Why Jack Black is losing thousands of followers. I don't even know why Jack Black is losing thousands of followers. I don't follow a lot of people. Well, I mean, I follow 1,000 people, but I don't follow like the mainstream people. It's mainly the people that I knew when I was growing up and people I like. Not saying I don't like Jack Black. It's just some things I like to stay away from. I don't follow no news pages, shade rooms, academics, Dama's lives, so I don't really know a lot of things that be happening.
Is a national predator. We must protect him at all costs. Comments such as this were normal just 1 year ago, but after a string of unexpected controversy, he's not a
that Minecraft thing. I know people were upset because it was him, and he didn't really fit the description of Steve, but like, are we mad at him for that?
only losing thousands of followers, but every Jack Black comment section is flooded with negativity. Compare this to only 11 months ago, when we listed Jack Black amongst celebrities who have basically zero haters. There was nothing controversial about him. In a Reddit thread asking about the most beloved celebrities, one of the top comments was Jack Black. He's just such a lovable guy, how could you not like him?
What happened?
He never took life too seriously, always trolling the paparazzi and acting like a fool for the public's entertainment. By starting his own YouTube channel, Jack Black showed that actors are still just normal people.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Jack Black. This is my new YouTube channel, Jablinski.
Giving him a
The fact that this has 9,000 dislikes is insane.
relatable edge that made his fans adore him. So when he'd faced his first controversy roughly 2 years ago, his audience was generally forgiving. Jack Black had shown his support for a charity named Autism Speaks. Articles explained in 2013 he hosted an Autism Speaks benefit, and in 2015 performed at the Lighted Up Blue Autism Speaks fundraiser. In 2018 he'd promote the charity via Twitter, perhaps ignoring it being extremely controversial. Autism Speaks hates autistic people. For over a decade, Autism Speaks
I did not expect that. I would not have thought a charity. I would not have guessed that, like, you know, that was the case. I thought they would have been for people. Okay.
tried to find a cure for autism. They treated autism like it was some type of disease that could be cured. People therefore complained on Twitter, friendly reminder that while Jack Black is currently trending, he has donated to ableist and eugenicist organizations like Autism Speaks and Next for Autism that focus on fixing and curing autism, a neurological condition. He has also attended Autism Speaks galas, yet his audience gave him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe Jack didn't know it was a bad company
and
was just trying to do something good
lie.
And got duped. Just playing devil's advocate, what if he's unaware of the problematic issues? Jack Black seems like a decent person. This explains why he'd also give political opinions, but with his comments now reading, never get political, it always ends wrong, this had become a primary reason for the fall of his reputation. Now, Jack Black has always been politically outspoken, but would make his arguments subtle and funny in the classic Jack Black style. For example, in 2017, Tenacious D performed This Government Totally Sucks, in which they joke about Benjamin Franklin getting naked and smoking weed. Similarly, in 2020, Jack Black made his own commercial, stating it's time to be a hero with a mask. Not this kind, but this kind, before jumping headfirst into his pool. Videos like that were pretty smooth and inoffensive. However, by 2023, his political opinions were less about the comedy and significantly more direct. For example, he'd give his opinion on the Israel-Palestine war, for which he was heavily criticized, to the extent that people called for a Kung Fu Panda boycott, when he shared an image reading
Kung Fu Panda 4 sucked. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if you like the movie sucked. It just sucked. It sucked because it was AI. All of it was AI. It was AI written script. Sucked.
climate change is a human rights crisis, the comments again weren't too positive. Goodbye Jack, you lost me there. Nobody needs you to guide them politically. You're a professional court jester. That's why we watch you. OMG, LMFAO, Jack Black, you've gone down the gutter. In the meantime, about half of his Twitter became political retweets, peaking in June 2024 when Jack Black endorsed the president.
A few days ago, my manager called me and said George Clooney and Julia Roberts wanted me to help out the president, and I said, I am in. When and where?
He proudly reposted the video to his Twitter, but with almost as many replies as the post had likes.
Oh god, that's not a good
it's safe to say his message didn't land so smoothly. Love your work, I just wish you didn't endorse anyone. Hollywood needs to stay out of politics. You were a part of a lot of people's childhood laughs. Now you're just a deadbeat sellout. What a shame.
Dang.
You've only alienated your fan base. We're here waiting for you to do better, although these were the more polite replies as they only got worse. Over 15,000 people supported a response reading, add Jack Black to the list of pedo-wood elites. Repost if you aren't surprised. Numerous other memes pushed similar allegations, with another person straight up stating, here's an awesome tip. Stay away from the pedophile at Jack Black just because he endorsed a presidential candidate.
Wow. Let me shut up. But like, I just, wow. Okay. Do we have proof?
A
Dang.
different fan expressed, I'm so beyond saddened by this political shilling. The word disappointing isn't strong enough, and I just attended—
Like, I know people hate politics. I understand that. That's why I don't really get into politics at all myself. That's why I don't speak it. That's why I don't even like talking about it. Because nowadays, if you get into politics, they will go for your throat. That's why I stay away from it. But like, they got him with the allegations just because of it?
one of your recent Houston shows. Well, never again, Jack. And in a poll asking, have you lost all respect for @JackBlack, 85% responded with yes.
I mean, that's
the poll
900
was
votes.
likely somewhat biased, but still, for the first time ever, Jack Black was losing followers. However, this likely wasn't a massive concern, as he was busy with something else completely.
What's the case? Or this
Black's
was the case?
band had been traveling the world on their spicy meatball tour. They'd been through North America, all across Europe, and had landed in Australia just 24 days after Jack's presidential controversy. They scheduled their second show in Sydney for bandmate Kyle Gass's birthday, celebrating on Instagram before the show started. This continued into the band's performance, which would lead to the following interaction.
Don't miss Trump next time.
Mixed feedback immediately rolled in. Some people said that they're a comedy band that make dark jokes. It was a joke, they make jokes. JB and KG, they're good human beings with good intent, whilst others plainly stated, sorry Jack, but I'm out. One senator tweeted, there is no place in Australia for those who wish for the assassination of others, demanding that Tenacious D must be deported immediately. As a result, Kyle Gass apologised, writing, the line I improvised on stage Sunday night in Sydney was highly inappropriate, dangerous, and a terrible mistake. I don't condone violence of any kind, in any form against anyone. What happened was a tragedy, and I'm incredibly sorry for my severe lack of judgment. I profoundly apologise to those I've let down, and truly regret any pain I've caused. Jack Black added, I was blindsided by what was said at the show on Sunday. I would never condone hate speech or encourage political violence in any form, but after rewatching the clip, people didn't buy it. Black was blindsided. He laughs when Kyle says it. He doesn't condone that kind of speech, but you see him laughing when the comment is made.
Bruh, we all know that he said that because people were mad. I know he didn't, like, people, some people be dead ass be saying some stuff like, oh yeah, I'm sorry for this and sorry for that, when they aren't sorry for it at all. Like, you could tell, like, not, maybe Jack actually was. Maybe he was sorry for it. But like, some people just be like saying that just because to get people's off their back. That's just how some things work.
Jack's apology continued. After much reflection, I no longer feel it is appropriate to continue the Tenacious D tour, and all future creative plans are on hold. I am grateful to the fans for their support and understanding. He'd stated in an interview 3 weeks later, we need to take a break. Everybody needs a break sometime and we'll be back, but it was already too late. Even those people who didn't mind the joke were disappointed by Jack's lack of support for his bandmates. Your friend of over 30 years.
That's the thing though, you can't satisfy anybody. That's like, there's going to be people that be like, oh yeah, you said this, we not really going for it. Now that you apologize for it, okay, he apologized. Then there's people saying that like they lost respect just because he wasn't trying to be over there for his friend over 30 years. You can't satisfy anybody, bro. That's just how it is.
Years says one bad throwaway joke that gets an overreaction. Like, have at least a bit of backbone and stick up for your friends. A different person said the weird thing with cancelling the Tenacious D tour over a bad Trump joke tells me yeah. Dude cares more about money above all else now and will throw friends under the bus to maintain cash flow. The public no longer gave him the benefit of the doubt.
Jack Black is the ultimate sellout clown.
Which began to impact his future movies. I remember a time when seeing Jack Black in a movie excited me. Now I skip it completely. Borderlands got 10% on Rotten Tomatoes and has been considered one of 2024's worst movies. On the Dear Santa trailer, people criticized Jack Black just jumping on every movie these days, and nothing showed this better than his casting as Steve.
So the Steve, okay, so when that Steve casting got it was happening around this time, like he was doing this whole tour and everything was going like that. The Minecraft movie trailer, I feel like,
for many reasons,
I feel like this is like people didn't like the fucking trailer itself just because it was Jack Black. Like, what sense did it make for Jack Black to be Steve? Out of every character, what made Jack Black Steve? Like, no bullshit, because, like, I still didn't know any of this. This is fresh to me. I ain't never heard nothing from this. But it's like, out of every person in Hollywood that you could have picked, what made you go with Jack Black? That's all I'm saying. Like what character could you have possibly picked? And why did you pick Jack? Like,
why Minecraft's trailer has already gained over 1 million dislikes.
I didn't dislike the video though because I didn't care too.
The appearance of Jack Black as Steve, where he simply looks like everyday Jack Black in a blue shirt with his now signature wild hair and grey streaked beard.
Yeah.
It's absolutely bizarre.
He's basically just playing Jack Black but in a blue shirt.
Yeah,
looks like
that's exactly what made it like seem like what. Out of every fucking person you could have picked in Hollywood, you picked Jack Black, and it's not like he was dressing the part to be like Steve. It was just him with his natural look with a blue shirt saying, I am Steve. Like, that didn't really like scream off like, oh yeah, this is Steve from Minecraft.
He rolled out of bed and they gave him this blue shirt instead. Alright, now you're Steve.
He could have said, I am Jack Black, and it would have made zero difference. They gave Jack Black a blue shirt and called it a day.
They really did,
joked
honestly.
that the director should have instead been cast as Steve, leading Jack Black to respond to the hate. I just think the backlash we're getting is ridiculous, especially from grown men who don't get that this movie isn't just for them. It's for a new generation, yet it seems the new generation don't want it either. My son is a Minecraft kid in elementary school. He told me that when they heard it was live action, all of his friends declared it was total trash.
Yeah, and I also think that, like, you know, people who like Minecraft, I think they wouldn't want it to be live action. Like, I think they just wanted it to be animated. I think it makes more sense to be animated. Like, this is, out of every movie you can decide to be animated or live action, I feel like Minecraft should be animated. Like, it shouldn't be a live action type of thing.
This doesn't even appeal to the target audience. As a result, Jack Black's rapidly losing followers on every social media. He pulled a Dwayne Johnson and became a soulless corporate husk of his former self, who plays the same character in each of the far too many terrible movies he's in.
I am genuinely surprised by this though. I didn't even know any of this was happening. I didn't even know this was happening. I ain't gonna lie.